Hey guys, I intentionally purchased a tiny home so I can travel and be comfortable. I wouldn't be house poor. And I bought the RV. As you can see, the RV is almost the length of my car. It's not over the sidewalk. People can still walk. It doesn't look bad in this neighborhood. Like I said, this is a tiny home. My brother has a bigger house than mine. And this neighborhood has a HOA. I did not want a HOA because I wanted to because I heard how HOAs was, but they were show when I first bought it back in 2014, they were only showing me like tiny homes. But like I was like, I'm not gonna break any rules. So the rules I looked up, it couldn't be over the sidewalk. And as you can see, it is not over the sidewalk. It's so much room, and it's parked in my yard. But these people telling me, oh, you can't have your RV in your yard. Which is ridiculous. I mean, you a homeowner. I had looked up so much stuff, and I was telling the people, I'm a disabled veteran. I don't have a husband. I don't have kids to help me move this. And just think about it. I would have to catch a ride to go pick up my RV when I can just go to my yard and drive off. And they was like, oh, you have so many days to unpack and clean. I was like, I'm in my 50s. How many days do I have? Like, I'm asking for permission at my house. Do not purchase a HOA. I saw this other lady, the judge had put her in jail because her grass died. I looked at our yards, all of our grass is dead right now. The HOAs be tripping. And the major problem is right now is I've been here for 10 years and I have equity in my home. So they are really pushing me right now to move the RV. So I am going to move it today. But I'm going to have to wait till my nephew get off work. And I told my brother I just park it at his house for now. They was like, you can, if y'all vote unanimously in the neighborhood, then y'all could probably, well, this was I was looking up online. Like if you had like undue hardships or something like that, you could probably change the HOA rules or whatever. But like I was saying, I thought just because I wasn't over it's like extending past the sidewalk or really 25 and up. Mine is like a 19 foot. It's like really small. And I was thinking it would be okay. And at first I was like going to ignore them, but they went up to like uh, a fourth level. They have levels. So this is the first attempt, second attempt. So now they're like on the fourth level. And I was like, I'm disabled. I'm a veteran. I don't have anybody to help me. And they was like, oh, well. And I was like, well, it will be an inconvenience for me because like I'm begging now. I'm a homeowner. I pay my mortgage 10 years. I never miss my mortgage payment, obviously, because I'm still in my house. And basically, I'm like, cup of sugar, can somebody help me? You know what I'm saying? I hate that. That I am a homeowner and I can't park my RV in my yard. So I do, I have had surgeries and stuff like that. Basically, they don't care. They don't care. So I'm like, yesterday I didn't even move because it was 101 degrees. Today is like 80, 90 something, but I'm going to go ahead and move it because tell me why, and I cussed this lady out. As soon as these people start writing me about my truck, lady called me, are you selling the property at such and such? I'm like, get out, don't be calling me about my house. I didn't say I was selling my house. They know I've been living here for 10 years because she mentioned it in my letter from the HOA. They want to get, and I think that they got to be working together. You know what I'm saying? That they get commission if they sell a house, and she probably get like a finder's fee. It is like 6 or 7 empty houses in my neighborhood, and it's nothing to do with my RV. It's because they are harassing people. The HOA being greedy as usual, and then it's also a military town, so the people are leaving town. So one lady, she put a pool up, and then this other lady did something else. I'm not sure, but it was like three RVs out here, and one guy had a big old work truck. You know what I'm saying? But a work truck, you can't bring home your work truck. So, not to say I'm worried about anybody else, but when you're at home, you're supposed to be comfortable. So I'm telling you, do not buy into the HOAs. I did look at some houses like a while back when they first started kind of like harassing me. I have basically two closets in my guest room. I have two closets in my guest room, and the house I looked at, well, I'm saying two closet doors. The new houses, they only had one door. I have two. I was like, I'm not about to downgrade. So the more I kept looking at houses, and my house is cute. Plus, I like my little arches or whatever. Plus, I bought it in 2014. My mortgage is only $1,000 a month for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. If I wanted to leave, my house is valued at $270 now. So when I bought it, it was like $160. So that's their problem. They want to tap into my equity so bad, but I'm not giving away any money to anybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my RV. But yeah, they really just count people's pockets. And I've been in the neighborhood for 10 years, and some people are professional movers. It's like the first house when you first get into the neighborhood, the people move all the time. Nobody's there, and people use it as a business. They'll move in, wait till it change, and then like you move out and you get like $10,000 to $20,000. So every year people are moving in and out. I just watched that and I noticed that. So I did tell you a little of my personal business. I did a refinance, but I refinanced it for this was like years ago. I refinanced it and paid off my credit card, and I've been traveling with the money. So I was going to refinance again, but since the houses went up, then it would be out of my tax bracket. You know what I'm saying? So I decided not to move right now because it's way too expensive, and I'm comfortable. That's the key word. Comfortable. I want to be at peace. I don't want those people calling me, annoying me about my stuff. And I know they just want the money. The real estate person called me the same day. HOA is the biggest scam. My brother don't have a HOA. He got a bigger house, and they put some new houses out here, and they don't have a HOA. But this little tiny raggedy neighborhood, they want to enforce HOA. It's a military town. People move all the time, so they're trying to figure out why they can't have people here. You harass people. But I'm not moving because it don't make sense for me right now to move. So it just don't make sense to move right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move my truck to my brother's house. And I'm the type of person, everything's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Everything is gonna work out for the better. But I'm gonna have to go outside when I have a trip planned in October. So when I do get ready to travel, I'm gonna have to catch a ride to go get my RV when it could be sitting out in my yard comfortably. So it's just a major inconvenience for the HOAs to be in your business and treat you like children when you pay your own bills. They should really abolish the HOAs. You know what I'm saying? Because they are racking up money. They don't cut your grass. They don't maintain anything. They just running their mouth about your stuff. And I can understand, like I said, if it was way out in the street and people couldn't get by, or if it was, ugly,